You don't usually wear red cowboy hats to that event, but I decided to go dressed as a Tabasco bottle, and that's just me. Hi, I'm Florence, and I'm here with ELLE UK to play It's a Mood. Oh, she looks happy. I was in Paris attending the Valentino Couture show, and I was wearing that beautiful lilac sheer chiffon, just wonderful, flowy, gorgeous dress. And I took my parents and I took my best friend Theo, and I was so happy in it. I felt very, very free. And I felt like it was a dress that was just made for women and for bodies, and I felt really, really happy in it. And what was really amazing was all night long, women from all different ages would pause me and say, "You look like you're having so much fun in that dress." I was like, "I am." So yeah, I had a great time. How does having short impact my style? I don't think it's impacted my style. It's definitely allowed me to be punkier, which is something that I always loved doing. When I had really, really short buzz hair, I really just like leaned into the Sinead O'Connor kind of grunge, definitely bigger boots, definitely darker clothes. I loved kind of leaning into that because I knew that I wasn't gonna have it very long. But yeah, now that I've started to change it different colors and I can put, you know, pinks in it and purples in it and keep it bleached as well, I definitely can kind of enjoy wearing bolder colors as well with it. But it definitely hasn't held me back. I still like being loud. That is a very, very special dress. That was my sheer pink Valentino gown that caused a lot of conversations. But most importantly, it was a dress that I completely was happy in. And again, similarly to the lilac one that I was explaining, the sheer one a few weeks ago, people were happy to see me happy in it. And I think that's what clothing is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you feel that who you are is being shown. It's supposed to make you excited. It's supposed to make you proud. And I was very proud that day. And I was very proud all the days afterwards that I had to either talk about it or defend it. But yeah, I love that dress, and I don't know where it is, and I want it. I was receiving really, really unnecessary hate because I was proud of something that I am. I never once am ever asking people to not have an opinion on me or anything, because that's just impossible and unlikely and not fair and not realistic. I do believe that there is an unnecessary hatred on social media that just does not need to be there. And I felt the need to talk about it. I think when things as simple as nipples are making you receive violent threats on your Instagram, there's something wrong there and it needs to be spoken about. You have to stand up for yourself, especially over your body, always. Yeah, Robert won. My goodness, that red was actually not supposed to be for me, but I saw it on the rail and I was like, who's that going to? And Rebecca was like, I don't know yet. And I was like, it's mine. I was receiving an award at the London Critics Circle Awards, there we go. And you don't usually wear red cowboy hats to that event, but I decided to go dressed as a Tabasco bottle, and that's just me. But no, again, a striking dress, a striking shapes, and something to play with. I love an outfit not just being one thing. I love that they get to evolve by the end of the night. So I was swishing my hat around. Yeah. That Rodarte cape was absolutely incredible. I met the Rodarte sisters a year ago, or a few years ago. I tried on a few of their dresses that they were hoping I would maybe find a place to wear, and I put that one on and it was just absolutely unbelievable. And we didn't have a place to wear it yet, so we were like, okay, we'll find something. And just you billow, and it's like a big pink marshmallow that just goes on forever. And of course I couldn't sit in it because there were all these tables of people having dinner. And so poor Cara had to carry it around in a big ball on her head. Yeah, she was a solid one and helped me out there. Oh yeah, so that was a big moment. That was my Met Gala dress. I'd never been to the Met Gala before, and I went with Pier Paolo, and I thought I was going to be more nervous, but I think because I was there wearing a dress that was designed for me by a person that knows me and loves me and, you know, wants to only show what it is that I am and what I stand for whenever I go out in their clothing, I felt like I was actually I felt quite protected and really, really safe. And I always do when I wear Pier Paolo's gowns. I feel so, so strong. When I got onto the carpet, I had this amazing headdress. And we kind of knew for a while that I was going to be buzzed. And I was like, PP, what if we have like a... And he was like, yes! The decision to make it a crown and to make it as like striking as possible was definitely leaned into since I was going to have a shaved head. And when I went onto the carpet, I went up some steps and looked down and the whole crown just started falling to the floor. I thought, that's just so classic me that I get to my first Met red carpet and my hat falls off. But it didn't, I caught it and everybody gasped. It was great. She was a very, very special dress. I wore that wonderful mint chiffon, kind of like, had like a body underneath and then it just had this wonderful drop of chiffon material to the Tiffany event in New York when they were launching their flagship store. I was hiding my shaved head. So we were like, how do we make this into a look? And so we went down the Michelle Pfeiffer route, and that seemed to work. I love being in chiffon. I feel like it's a material that always wants to help you, never hinder you, and it's always great for dancing in. Do I think my red carpet style has evolved? I mean, technically probably on paper, yes, but I don't think I've always wanted to make big images, you know. I've always wanted to wear big, bold clothing that say things. Maybe at the beginning I didn't have the means, and also you don't have the relationships and you don't have the ways to wear those big pieces, but I think the act of getting ready to go to something, especially like a premiere, when you're proud of something, I love that aspect of going and walking a carpet in something that you love and something that you feel really, really strong in. How do I treat myself? I buy myself rings. I buy myself rings and I have lazy sofa days, and I will make a tea with honey, and I'll make a big bowl of like kids cereal, like granola, and I just do the whole thing. And then I'll usually watch some amazing reality TV, like maybe like a Housewives episode or something. And that will be a good day of treating myself, of like just being still and buying myself rings. I like rings. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my looks. Bye.